Hello and welcome back to another unboxing with the Hawaiian Shirt Guy, Tarkir Dragonstorm, Through the Fire and Flames edition, or at least that's what I've been calling it. This thing is awesome. I have opened one box already, loved it, loved every second of it. It was everything I had hoped for and more. So happy to see that the in-universe stuff is finally getting the love that seems like the Magic community has been asking for, and yeah, I'm in full support. I will say nothing but wonderful things about this great set. So let's see what we can find. Anything crazy? I don't think we found an Ugin yet, but I have found an Elsebeth. Elsebeth is awesome. And yeah, let's see what pops up in this beautiful box. As of right now, the Corey Steel Cutter is hot fire. That thing, I think, is like 12 bucks. Oh, United Battlefront. That is a lovely little card. Beautiful. Love seeing that. Jungle Hollow. Warrior Token. All right, well, that's not a bad first pack. United Battlefront. That is kind of our mono white weenie card that everybody would like to see. So I think we'll take that. Let's see what we can find in here, though. Snakeskin Veil. I feel like I always see a Snakeskin Veil, so hello again. Sig Appraiser. I saw a nice Sig ceremony on somebody's channel a couple days back. That is a fun-looking card. That's something interesting to build a black deck around. Quarcy Revenant. Awesome. Stormbrood. Blossoming Sands, and a copy. All right. What are you up to? You've been enjoying this? Have you been drafting this? Have you just been looking and fantasizing about getting the cards that you want at a reasonable price? What are you thinking about? But this is just kind of a cool little set that it feels like everyone has said nothing but positive things so far. I haven't seen a lot of hate coming out about that set, or this set. So that is a lovely thing to see. Ooh, Kishla Skimmer. This one also has been a really good card in draft. Magmatic Hellkite. Ooh, nice. Highlands and a Spirit. All right. Double foil on that one. I don't think either of them are probably worth more than like 15 cents, but double foil is a double foil. All right. But yeah, has anybody drafted this? Has anybody done a 5-color dragon deck? I think that is definitely what I would want to do if I understood well enough what I have to do in order to like properly run it. Because right now I'm usually like, I bat 500 when I draft. Like, I'll win half the games, and I'm pretty happy with that. So, Avenger of the Fallen. This is another spicy card that I've really been interested in running. But, yeah. What else is there? Mox Jasper has been another one that I think it started off pretty high price-wise, and now it's kind of around, I think it's like $18, maybe $15 mark, and I think that's probably about fair. I think that it's not any sort of crazy unbroken ramp or anything like that. It's just kind of like, it's good, but it's not going to blow your pants off or anything like that. It's okay. So I wouldn't mind seeing it, though. This card in draft has been just stellar. Warden of the Grove. Ooh. And Baator, Kin to All. Beautiful. Love that. Alexander, great job. Well, I think that's our first mythic, and it's a good one. I think it's going for, I don't remember what the foil is going for, but I was going to say, I think the regular one was around $5, so $5 isn't bad. But I am really excited to see where this set will be in even like a month or so, because I think that this will hopefully hang around, you know, selling for what it came out for. I think when I bought this pre-sale for, I think it was $105, which I thought was pretty darn fair. And I think now it's like 120, so it's gone up a couple of bucks, but ooh, I see another card I want to see. Perfect. Rot Cursed Rakshaka. Rakshaka? Okay. I'm sorry. I probably butchered that one, but I have a black deck that I am slowly building, and that was one of the cards I was hoping for, so love seeing it. I will definitely have to put that in a video. All right, let's see. So we've gotten 2 mythics, and both mythics were pretty good. So now maybe some spicy rares would be cool, or just, you know, keep on sending me good cards. Not going to say no to that. Inevitable Defeat. Okay, cool. Twin Bolt, Crag, and Warrior Token. But yeah, I can't say enough good things about this set so far. It's been a fun opening, and I haven't added up the prices yet. I was kind of waiting for the prices to level out a little bit just to see, like, did I make back, you know, what I spent, or, you know, how close was I, or did I make back more? But I think that this one was probably pretty close with the last pack that I opened, or last box, I should say, that I opened, because I got a handful of really good cards in there that I think will kind of hang in there for value. Sagu Wildling. Beautiful looking card. Justine Jones always does a great job. And Flamehold Grappler. I've seen some people use that in draft too, and it was nice. Oh, that's right. There's a cool Dragonlance with the a little bit of a zoom in on like the eye. It reminds me of like the Aragorn books by Christopher Poloni back in the day. It's definitely what I think of when I see the lands. I'm like, oh man, that reminds me of Aragorn. But now there's like 30 of those books, so I need to probably get on it and finish reading the first or second one. I remember, I think, reading the first one. I was like, oh, that was great. And then I just forgot to continue the series. So shame on me. Attuned Hunter. Thunder of Unity. And a spicy Elsebeth Storm Slayer. That is another one. Beautiful. Love it. Stormbrood. Bloodfell Caves. Reliquary Dragon. All right. All right, so my Elsebeth count is at 2. I've had 2 boxes and I've opened 2 Elsebeths. So I don't know if that's higher than normal or if that's about what most people get, but I'm not complaining. The card's broken. I've seen a little bit of people playing it online, and it just looks like a blast. I have a couple of tokens decks that I've been meaning to put it in and try it out, but it pretty much is an Anointed Procession, which is a very pricey card. Severance Priest. Ooh, I love the art for this one. Thomas, great job. Tranquil Cove, and an art card. But, all right. We are probably 7 or 8 packs in, and nothing but good stuff so far. Last time I think it took me about half the box to get to all the spicy stuff. So this one's not letting me down so far. It's being really generous. Alchemist Assistant. Encroaching Dragonstorm. Ooh, another one. Ooh, Breaching Dragonstorm. Ooh, this is another one that's been really nice. Clarion Conqueror. Very cool. Guardian, Hollow, Warrior. Okay. Will we find an Ugin? Will we find a Mox Jasper? Will we find a Clarion Cutter? Those are the questions I have to ask myself every day. But hopefully today I might have some answers. I think by the bottom of this box I will. Reclamation, that's pretty cool. Negotiations, love it. Defibrillating Current, that's kind of a cool card, but I will read it later. Mardu, Siege Breaker, awesome. And we got Shiko, Paragon of the Way. All right, we've gotten some really good. Ooh, show that off again. We've gotten some really good mythics so far. So they are not shorting us any sort of value so far. I love seeing mythics. Every once in a while, you'll like open a mythic and you're like, oh, dang, that's 15 cents. But most of the time, I feel like mythics usually have at least $1 or more of value. But I say that, and I'm probably going to eat my words. I'm going to start looking up all the cards, and I'm going to go, oh, I wasn't even close. Ooh, Corroding Dragonstorm. There's also, ooh, this one's been a really cool card too. Stadium Headliner. Very cool. Let go. Ooh, Storm Scale Scion. Beautiful. Love it. Monument, Barons, Perfect. That Storm Scale Scion is like the definition of Dragonstorm. So that is so cool to see. That is the perfect card to go in this box. I really want to figure out a deck too to do some, ooh, Rashaska's Bargain. I feel like I butchered saying that correctly after I heard, was it Saffron Olive, Seth, say it? Now I keep on doubting myself on what it actually is. All right, Naga Fleshcrafter. So, what is it? Rakshaka? Oh boy. All right, I'm sorry. In the comments, you can absolutely just tell me that I'm super far off of saying it correctly, because it sounds like I am. All right. Sentinel. This Essence Anchor, I've seen a couple of people use it, and it looks like a perfect card for surveilling a ton. Boulder Born Dragon. Very cool. Oh, here we go. Sig Ceremony. Very cool. Eli, great job. And a Druid. Perfect. We're going to need a lot of those tokens if we're going to do the Sig Ceremony. Nightblade Brigade. Veil. Exhale. Duelist. You got to be a certain type of person that you want to duel someone every day. That, or you got to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is literally the guy that wants to duel every day. Stillness in Motion. Very cool. All right. Getting close to the halfway point. Nothing but wonderful things so far. This is the set that I was hoping it would be. So, bueno. This is nice. Merchant. Earth Carver. Search. Fresh Start. Rider. Skirmish Rhino. Ooh, another Severance Priest. This is not the cool fancy foiling. I think the other one was a borderless, is technically what it's considered, borderless card. So, nothing fancy like that, but still pretty cool. Let's see. What other spicy stuff can we find in here? I've changed how I open slightly just to like try to make it easier for my camera to follow. So hopefully that's helping. Zurgo, Thunder's Decree. Very cool. Yathan Roadwatcher. Okay, very cool. I haven't seen that one before, so I'll have to look that one up. Rares are a little bit more hit or miss for me on like remembering the cards, because some rares are just absolutely busted and you're like, how is that just a rare? And other rares you're like, okay, that's nice, but that's not anything to like, you know, write home about. So that is always the tricky thing, is like finding that perfect kind of bridge between rare like being a $20 card and rare being just like a $5 card. Armament Dragon, very cool. Baron Step Siege, love it. Points Practitioner, Thunderwood Falls, and a Soldier. Isn't there a whole bunch of fetch lands that are in here as special guests? Oh, and there's the ultimatums, that's right. So I guess we can look for the ultimatums, and we can also look for, I think it's the fetch cards that are in here, but I am really bad with remembering all of the stuff that was like unveiled over the last month or two. So I could be way off. I like opening cards. I'm not super good at remembering every little fact of everything, so I do apologize. Don't come to me with that kind of ask. I'm gonna probably disappoint you if you're like, can you remind me what special guest cards are found in this set? And I'm like, some. That's about all I remember. Thank you, phone. Nice reminder. I'll turn that off so we don't scare the bejesus out of myself. All right. Leopard. Love seeing all these dragons. Oh, there we go. Rescue Leopard. Appraiser. Earth Carver. Desperate Measures. Kin Tree Severance. Channeled Dragonfire. Oh, hey, Serac. Woo, I'm just throwing cards. Hey, Serac. Nice to see you. Nothing better than having a spell that can't be countered. I guess my question is, how many of you out there play blue, like exclusively, like that's the first color you play? Because for me, I just don't have the patience for, you know, countering the right spells or whatever, or I just feel bad countering everybody's, like, every little spell that comes along and being like, nope, nope, nope. But some people, that's how they enjoy the game. That's they like the salt, or they just like being able to kind of say yes or no to everything. So if that's you, awesome, good for you, but that is not for me. Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage. Lovely. Beautiful looking card. Martina, great job. Rediscover the Way. Also beautiful. Very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. What are we gonna find? So funny enough, I ordered 2 boxes of Dragonstorm play boosters, and one of them showed up like literally a week earlier than the other one. So it's like, all right, I think I know which ones I'm gonna definitely order through in the future, because that is crazy. That one, like, you know, you have a release date, but one showed up a week before the other, and you're like, oh, okay, well, it didn't pay for like express shipping on one versus the other. Like, one of them just was like, yep, ship. And I think they were pretty much the same price for both of them. So it wasn't like one of them, like the box was $15 more or anything like that. So I don't know. It's interesting. I bet there's a whole bunch of legal rules that go into when you can ship it and not, you know, getting yourself in trouble with wizards. But Dragonologist. Beautiful looking card. I really like that. Gerald. Very cool. Jungle Hollow, Warrior. But yeah, it's really interesting that there was an entire week that went by between me opening this first box and opening the second one. And both of them, I imagine, were given the same release date, but I don't know. Maybe that means that one person was just like, yep, YOLO, don't care. Or maybe that means that one of them, you know, I was like their 50th order of people that had pre-ordered the set. And so because of that, they decided that, you know, they had to get out the other 50 orders first. And so it's just, that was when my turn to get shipped off was. Voice of Victory. Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. We have got, looks like 5 packs left. What are we going to find in these last 5 spicy packs? Some dragons, hopefully. maybe something else. Who knows? But yeah, this is a cool set. The art kind of reminds me of the Dominaria Remastered, so I guess probably the older Dominaria cards, and I like it. I think for like nostalgia's sake, this is kind of what I think of when I think of art for Magic the Gathering, but everybody's welcome to their own opinion. Dalkin Encampment. Nice. Ooh, there's our first cool Dragon land. I think I got one of the Dragon Eye lands in my last box. I'll have to track that down and find that, because it looks like those are about $5 a piece or something like that for the Dragon lands. So that's pretty cool. It looks like they're kind of hard to find, at least in the play booster packs. So I'll have to definitely hang on to it and find out what it's worth. Ooh, great uncommon. Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. That's a whole bunch of stuff. Whale of War. Very cool. Stormbrood. Ooh, Call the Spirit Dragons. Awesome. That is a really cool looking card. Love it. Zergo, Highlands. All right. 3 packs. I haven't had any trouble opening these packs, which is also kind of a whole funny thing on its own. Like some booster packs, I don't know if it's the glue or if it's the wrapping that they use, but it's like I cannot get a good hold on it at all. Like sometimes I'll have to like do the little pull in the corner, the little pull tab in the corner, and sometimes I have to like cut the top with a pair of scissors. But these ones have been ripping really nicely. So Yathan Roadwatcher. Ooh. Great Arashan City. Very cool. Bloodfell Caves. All right. And then there was 2. I think special guests are like 1 in every 70 packs or something like that. So I guess you probably have to open about 3 boxes to find 1 special guest. So if we don't find one, and this is my 2nd box, I guess that means you just have to buy a 3rd box. Is that how it goes? Is that how odds and chances work? Ooh, Teeming Dragonstorm. That one's a fun one. Goldkeeper. Strike Master. Frost Cliff Siege. Very cool. Roamer. Barons. Elephant. All right. Our hopes and dreams of one last spicy pull lie inside this pack right here. Got a pretty good opening so far, but you know, I think that one more spicy pull would be kind of a nice thing to see. So let's see how we finish this. I'm kind of holding my breath and not wanting to say a whole bunch because I'm so like pumped that we're gonna get something good, but who knows? I could be absolutely wrong. But I always think like some of the best cards I've gotten are in the last pack in the bottom of the box. Ooh, that is a decent one. Mist Rise Village. The next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. That is nice. Thornwood Falls, Soldier. All right, well, you know what? That was one last spicy pull. I think I'll take that. Thank you so very much. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.